And one watching for the Palace walkout from Ticket. This first engagement is everything, and there they've spotted the stack.
Yeah, JKS firing every bullet he can, and finding every kill in the site. 2 from the Julies, Shui late lurk, and he's got nothing to do here.
Knows they're nearby, but he's got to try and locate them. They swing him together, a great call out of G2, they count down, and in the silence they'll swing it wide, locking in that pistol.
Ouch.
Yeah, I mean, Ents looked super comfortable there, so that's gonna be a banger whatever way it ends up.
No!
Oh, niko, crazy way to start this round. As he's flashed into ramp, he gets out with 2 on the MP9.
So I think there's a second player, Anti, who's meant to swing and trade that. The swing comes a little late, it feels like. Maybe he just got caught by the flash, but yeah, niko should not be getting more than 1 in that position.
Especially with the MP9, that transfer. Mine doesn't work like that.
I think if he has an M4, he probably doesn't get 2, to be honest. It's the close range chunking. Oh. Oh, he goes for the spam. Not his first time. He shot too soon, but he will take 1 kill. The impact in the site gone after 1, and they know another man is deep in the jungle.
Oh god,
Hooksy
has the bomb.
Wow, they clear this though.
Very low HP on niko. He is dead in 1 bullet. But Hooksy dealing with Frozen, leaving it all on exertion in this 1v3, gets the info about niko in the site, but it's Hunter from the spawn that's the nasty surprise, that third man. No freebies in this series, and another kill on the opener from m0NESY's AWP. niko will even do a lot of damage in mid, and Hunter will be there to capitalize, keeping the advantage in G2's favor. Look at how m0NESY just played the smoke fade. Like, I know there's not been a fight here, and I don't look like I'm commenting on anything super cool, but he just stood in the center of the mid window waiting for the smoke fade. That's the kind of confidence this guy's operating on right now.
Yeah.
And he knew that he had Shui trapped in, so he's going to collect that kill. Impact has found the cross. He has made it all the way over. G2 don't know where he's gotten to here. They can try work it out. But Impact has a chance. Hooksy tries to clear this. That's nearly the lineup. m0NESY has to win it in the 1v1, but he will keep his cool, and with 3 kills in the round, successfully puts a stop to Impact.
Corner with the Molotov coming out from Catwalk. They had the read. Oh, nicely done from m0NESY. And G2 is denying any space. There's no breathing room for MOUZ. Look how aggressive they're being, challenging every step of the way. And sure, Hunter's fight goes against him, but you still have m0NESY with a chance to have impact.
Yeah, they re-smoke it. They're not falling for it. They saw m0NESY. Bro, chill. That's not meant to happen.
Bloody hell, Exertion thought he'd done enough there, getting all the way down Cat. The re-smoke in the window, they were leaving nothing to chance.
Nice.
Damn.
The impact, so crisp and clean across these last few rounds.
Yeah, they spotted one in deep in B apps, and then the connector player, Yimpad, actually fired off at niko. So he had that information, but not enough for Hooksy to stay alive, and now they've got to shift. Both at the A bomb site. m0NESY, that's quick.
Oh my god.
It almost feels like he baited the shot out, like a little shoulder must have shown for Torji before the entire body peak.
Flashed out from m0NESY back in the market, but he can't find the tap. Yimpat doubled up in the round and even deals with m0NESY.
Just makes a great call as well, right? As soon as you hear niko fire off that tap from short, you don't want to re-peek. And niko knows that Jimpat won't re-peek, so he starts spamming the bench. That's when the re-peek comes in. Your crosshair's in the wrong place.
Try and clear that, but it doesn't go the way of niko. And so now that AWP kind of has to keep holding this line. That's going to leave Hooksy away from the action over here as the B play looks to come in. m0NESY, solely responsible for the B site, has missed this timing on the player out short, but it never will come to matter. Shui throwing in to the 1 versus 3.
No idea.
And look in that smoke, it's harboring fugitives. G2 about to pick this up. Hunter collects it for free and makes it look hard as he taps out the guy planting. G2 move on to 6.
Hey guys, if you want to upgrade your inventory, make sure to check out Hot Pizza GG. Hot Pizza offers many different game modes like cases, upgrades, battles, and so on. My favorite game is Case Battle, because here you can challenge and interact with other players. And of course, win big. Withdrawing skins from Hot Pizza is very easy. Just go to your inventory, select the skin you want to receive, and you will get the trade offer in less than a minute. And if you want to make a deposit, there are many different payment methods, including crypto and skins. So guys, if you want to play on Hot Pizza, don't forget to use my code VLADAPART to get 50 cents for free. Link will be in description below.
Call the G2 bluff, nobody tries to stop it, and now a retake is underway.
Oh, damn. niko was holding for that exact fight forever, it felt like. But Torshi goes and seeks it out, and now he's got the bomb to play around. This is a big issue for hooXi. Smoke on the ball. USP taps out Frozen, and maybe they go! hooXi's world! 2 kills from him, and G2 claim another round at the behest of MOUZ, who is sent packing by the man at the helm of G2.
Wait, that was hooXi? I thought that was m0NESY with the flicks we're getting, man. The confidence to play USP against full health players, dinks him out, and he doesn't even go for the tap. He knows the threat of the smoke is enough. He hits the flick shot as well. What a sick round for the in-game leader at G2. They can't believe it.
Even Hunter's like, oh, hooXi hit that? Dang.
This is G2 here to take a trophy, boys.
I gotta say, you know, hooXi, in terms of like when we're looking at him, he seems very laser focused in. I'm getting the vibe that it's like through the sight. They've got an idea that Exertion has slipped the net here, and so him being deep is not as much of a surprise to G2 as he was hoping it was. Exertion dealt with, hooXi traded at least. That's a step in the right direction for MOUZ, but there's still a man down, and only just getting out of the apartments now. Another tag from m0NESY's AWP. G2 are poising for the retake, and that bomb is not even down yet.
And all you have to do is wait now if you're G2. Just nobody die. Hold your lines. Don't do anything risky. niko's on the flank. They're going to be trapped inside. Shui, they can't even play together.
This backstab is everything. m0NESY doesn't need to move before it. Torshi fires off, forcing repositions, and niko will take that backstab. Bomb dropped in the site. Just the captain, and niko will rid him as well. Nice flank for niko. And even hooXi getting away with a kill there.
To go and reinforce over towards A and mid. JKS. Oh, this could be something, but it's just the one and done. Shui and Yimpat turn it around. Even though niko replies out in the window, it's still the advantage siding with MOUZ in the post plant.
They've got kits as well, Bersertion. He loves this play going round the world, and with a closed plant, it's a little dangerous, but if he can get 1 kill out of this, it could be worthwhile. I think Shui's got the kill instead, though.
Yeah.
hooXi waits in the smoke. He's going to go over, and at that point, Shui should have the knife in the back. In it goes, and twisted as well, leaving niko with only 1 player with the bomb in vision. What could go wrong? Probably nothing. The time is expiring and the AWP is swinging. So this is going to be MOUZ finding 7 at the half. Fantastic recovery. 6 out of the last 7 in play, and looking to make a comeback on their map pick here in this quarterfinal.
Now you got to be careful of niko's P250. Rest of the team coming in, and Shui's going to pick off m0NESY and hooXi, and the defense looking real strong.
Captains can frag today, no doubt about it, but is it enough to break through on this B push? It's just JKS and Hunter a long way from home. If he can get the bomb out, that'd be massive. JKS takes a 3rd kill and dodges death with the bomb as well. Hunter's taking that space. There's no open window, forcing a CT rotation. JKS knows he's got the whole map to run, and he's got open a road to do it. No one comes in from Cat to stop him, while Torshi re-aggresses. G2 will have an open plant.
Oh no.
Oh god, oh my god, no peek yet, but Frozen gets that for free. Justin can get away, but throwing back into a fight that he can't win.
Why are they so convinced the CT is open? That's such a surprise. And now a round is required of him. That looks like a rotation. As far as JKS is concerned, it may be a free bomb site, but he peels back, he lets niko work. G2 looking on both sides at the same time, and one of them is more open than the other, but that's forced their hand.
It's over.
Yeah, with this backstab, with this B stack, there's no way through for G2.
They still don't even know Jimbat's here. Like, he might, I don't even think he's going to be necessary.
Don't show. Oh, he showed.
Yeah,
that's almost like insult to injury.
Yeah, like even if you had gotten this kill, you would have still lost.
He has a scary amount of room, and this is perfect for a
Yeah,
fade.
but they should just clap. I mean, you know, yeah, he's going to be able to draw bodies away. Oh,
yeah,
and he's set up Hunter all the way up.
Oh,
Khan, another kill
it.
from Hunter's Tech 9. And in tandem, JKS still gets away with more. It's only Impact left standing now. 1v5, and the best he can hope for is a save here, but not even that's guaranteed. m0NESY dead up in the apartments.
But this is a nice thing to have in your back pocket that you're able to take away. And if you can build upon it, then all of a sudden you can regain control of the map. 9-11.
For something to give MOUZ an edge here. But G2 punish every piece of this re-aggression all across the map. Wherever MOUZ go looking for info, it's only digging their graves deeper here.
Well, now G2 has to be careful they don't do the same exact thing, right? Like, Hunter's about to go on this investigation. He's got like kind of a one-on-one duel, but if Jimpad finds him, all of a sudden this could kind of slip out of their grasp. He's got no backup, no chance to trade this, so timing is kind of everything.
30 seconds left as well. Hunter dead, and the bomb was moving over. G2 both in the apartments. MOUZ are both waiting here.
20 seconds.
Oh my god. 4v2, and Yimpat, he gets the spot. He now knows it has to be B. That was the bomb going in first. Frozen catches it crossing, and MOUZ 2 versus 4. They have just robbed G2. They've stopped G2 picking up any momentum back into this game. They've locked it out on the back of this 2-man holdover at B with a full rifle setup, so MOUZ are fine with it.
This is so late in the round, but niko's ready for it. I feel like he's just gotten the Krieg because he feels like he's missing his shots, trying something different, keeping it fresh. Hunter finds Frozen in the A site, and there is the AK there still, but Xerxen holding the rotation. G2 don't overcook this round. They should be absolutely fine, even though they're going into the one rifle. Having Hunter in this position is the insurance policy. Hopefully they won't need to redeem it. Yimpat swinging out, drops the orb, drops the bomb, and the young Finn has suddenly made this round scary.
Yeah, and now Hunter's never going to be around and deal with this player in CT. Exertion will fall, though.
Dead.
Niko doesn't finish the job.
That's smooth.
Exertion gets out, gets through, and now gets to embark on the 1v2 off the bomb plant.
Particular position, because G2's testing it, and when it's free and when it's open, when there's no resistance, they're trying to exploit it.
But this is not an easy shot. They hit the legs shown. Torshi takes some damage, and Hunter mollies him. Is he going to commit? He does with the kill. He might burn out, dropping into the window. They see the barrel. Modesty might get his kill, but he's splashed out as well. Torshi has the info. Easy frag for MOUZ. Hooksy comes bounding out, and while he finds a headshot, he's all that remains, and not for long. MOUZ are back. And Modesty is still silent on this T-half.
There's not really been anyone other than Niko kind of starting to find a bit more success.
Oh, dear.
Even that comes in waves. It has its limits. Justin has been the one consistent voice.
Do you get out? Do you just run? JKS has got the bomb, and he's kind of pinned down now. This is really weird. They wanted this to be continual progress, and now they're kind of stopped. Oh, but that kill forces the rotation.
JKS waits. But Jimpat tucked in. He's won a round off this position before, and he's even called for his orb. Torshi moving in at just the right time. That flash could be good for the orb, but Jimpat is still potent in this position. He drops the bomb once more. Monacy, can he come alive? No, is the resounding answer, as Hooksy is left a dead man as well. 17 years of age. Jimpat steps up again on this B bomb site, making anchors look pretty and finding map point for MOUZ.
Well, the question is, where's the pressure going to come to take this attention away from A-Ramp, right? Like, it's got to be Con, it's got to be mid. Oh, that's the bomb spotted, though.
Yeah, it's going to have to run back. Even if it still goes A, it's got to reset through middle. Not feeling safe. JKS can save the day, but it's a 1-for-1 with Frozen on the trade. They're up in jungle, but Frozen continues to spray, and MOUZ might end the map.
Frozen's been mollied, they know he's here, still fighting, does a bit more damage before they write him off. Exertion and Shui looking to lay this one to rest.
Nowhere to go.
They got to do it between the two of them. 15 seconds. G2 do not have time to waste, and they're divided on this. Hooksy going in alone. Hunter a little further behind.
No.
One kill from Catwalk will end this, and Xerxen does it, tapping them out. MOUZ secure the victory. G2 battered back, beat back on Mirage, now up to pick up the pieces on their map. Opening up the pistol with that first kill, tipping the scales in G2's favor and allowing for this plant in the first place. G2 now set up heavy in the cave to try and play around this bomb.
There's no way MOUZ in any situation, in any universe, should win this round. So let's see how G2 hold down Eyes Pride. Hooksy swings out from the site with a kill. We've got Julie's in the cave, and MOUZ running out of room, running out of time. I think the setting in right now. The day is dawning. JKS spamming away, has the perfect position for these guns, and he will put them to use. Another kill comes through for MOUZ, but I'm not worried yet. Kill on the site, and so is Monesi.
That's what we need.
Jimmy getting flashed out behind the boxes. He'll dodge the last one, and he may have a multi, but they find the headshot. Double kill comes through. No kit, no problem, because MOUZ ain't winning this round.
No chance. They can play behind the smoke all they want. Exertion's not going to dive bomb the plants, and the cover comes out from Donut. Looked like Jimmy could have lined up too. We saw that. But the m0NESY instant headshot with the AK-47. Off to the races is the Flash, as he was on map 1.
Uh-oh.
Torzi's
Sure.
going to at least enable the exit. Flee, my friend. Niko already on the hunt, though. They want to sweep this away.
Got full blame F here.
Guaranteed. G2 don't really have much to lose in hunting. They've got Khalils, so they just appreciate the upgrades here. This is too lucrative for G2 to not go hunting in, and if Torshi doesn't survive with this AWP, then it was all for naught for the MOUZ squad. Oh, time is going to be close on this, and Torshi
You didn't believe.
will at least keep that AWP into the next. It's still a 4th round for G2, 4-0 up on this T side of Ancient.
With a backstab, and MOUZ are throwing hands at this round.
That is a crazy way to trade that from
Crazy.
Exertion. G2 won't be able to believe that that's how that trade kill just got picked up. But that could be the path to MOUZ's first round here.
Back.
And it's Exertion and Frozen on this mid push, looking to make it happen.
We got him.
That's the thing with Exertion. Sometimes he just cranks that dial so fast that you just can't imagine a world where he's going to pull something like that off. He plays within that, that danger zone of timings that so many other players just creeping out in the hands of m0NESY. Jimpat's managed to put his on the backside. Hunter gets the headshot to Frozen, and Jimpat can't quite feel like that opening is there to push. But his position still catches them off, which means this one's alive.
m0NESY back in main. We had all the promise of m0NESY fighting early, being the guy to open the round, but now he's got to be the one to close it for G2. It's him and Niko left up on this main play. Boost up is nice. Impact caught by it. m0NESY falls back, and a missed shot from the AWP means this round is a distant memory for MOUZ. It gets away from them. G2 have Niko and m0NESY in the post plant, ready to go.
Oh, it's just such a scary round, right? That Temple player not wanting to reface the AWP multiple instances, and they get the room to go for the boost to stop the defuse. That's a mess for MOUZ on the retake. And again, Jimpat, he keeps making great decisions. He keeps making great heads-up plays, doesn't overstep at all in that round until he has to at the end. And yeah, sure, G2 get the retake on.
Jimpat's the guy, man.
Yeah, how the hell does he get 2 here?
The one way
Watch it.
this could get weird is that G2 have to kind of commit to this. And that kill comes to Jimpat for free over in the donut. m0NESY's alleviated a lot of the pressure by dealing with that AWP in A, but Jimpat putting on a masterclass in donut, offers up 3 kills, and now Shui gets the bomb away from G2. m0NESY's got to do this alone. Impact's throwing the whole round into disarray. There's 15 seconds left as m0NESY crosses in for the bomb. And any one of these kills, any missed timing, and m0NESY's attempt is over. His time is done. But given that fight into the spawn, and now a 1v1 ensues. Yimpat started this with 3, and he's going to end it with the 4th. MOUZ rock G2's world in that round there, and it's Yimpat to do it all.
He's barely been here months, and he's already making a case for one of the best upgrades from Academy to main squad in a while, and he beats m0NESY at his own game, doesn't he? That's an unbelievable round. Heads up on the second. Re-swings, find a perfect 3rd, and to beat m0NESY in the 1v1, not an easy task. How the hell does he keep doing it?
So sick. I mean, catching Hunter sitting back, right, using that utility. Hunter's a sitting duck, 16 health as well. Hooksy doesn't know how to get them.
Kind of a weird way for it to end.
Those doors are really big.
Really
fast. Fast B. Hunter leading the charge. Torshi lands the opener and lives to tell the tale. Gets out. Man advantage taken. MOUZ 5-on-3 as the B defense will hold the line and not let G2 run down the B site. The fast play disrupted, and a 2v4 now. G2 desperately looking for solutions. Can m0NESY provide them?
This is the play someone's got to make. Did they hear the scope up close? They jump through, and they can stop the plant. They await a second, and that's a bit more money for G2, but it's not the round winner. A little B rush to test the limits, and I respect it at this scoreline.
Sure. They take middle in the 4v3. They know that it's not mid. Torshi hears G2 moving into the B site. Desertion is picked off by that AWP.
Oh,
Torshi a chance for even more here, but that orb looks to trade him, and Monacy will oblige.
I don't know.
2v2, but they don't know about Cave. They don't know just how close
Was he
MOUZ
spotted?
are.
so.
I'm not sure. They go looking for the site fight first, and Monacy, having repositioned, now is to win this from long. The bomb is planted for him. He's got that laid out in front of him, and now a 1v1 to find. Nade goes in, but Monacy's ahead of it.
Oh, he's won it.
Frozen gets off and walks that 1v1 over the line. MOUZ pull up with 2 in a row, finally putting together consecutive rounds. The B fake into the A play. It might stick the landing.
Or it
failed
could
flash
falter.
play. Oh.
It could fail.
Oh!
They try to get that CT peak going, and sure enough, it leaves it to Exertion. Tries to fly out from Donut. One player pinned behind box, doesn't know about the second right next to him. Tap onto the bomb, and Hunter's gonna put him down. What a call from Hooksy. And unfortunately for MOUZ, baby, that is hook, line, and stinker.
He's holding a tight angle, letting them get out of main as MOUZ flash through the smoke, chasing down G2 at the end of the half, looking to not give away. Double digits on the T side. Hooksy has to make it so on his own.
1v3, stuck inside, looking for that Opera that just rang out a shot. And Hooksy's been given a bit of space, but that donut peek could be his end. Flick onto Torji, something. And nicely done from Torji to pick up a kill in that retake, because honestly, a couple missed shots felt like a G2 10th. I'm down to get freaky. 4 players drop through middle. Eyes on the prize of that A site. JKS looking for the deepest angle he can nab. He's got one blind in front of him. Hooksy hits the headshot. Dink versus JKS won't help, but perhaps Hooksy can peel another one off. If this is even the commitment, bomb just stalls out for the time being. There's no other chance. You've got to go, and you've got to go in. And they keep trickling into the crosshair of Hooksy. It allows for niko to peek out on Brokey. Frozen's trade, and Torzi's answer leaves this again on Hooksy. Now that bomb plant has to come through, and Hooksy has a chance, but he's only got 13 health. And Torzi, well, he's still fighting, as is Hooksy up close. Close as can be.
Disastrous, man. I thought MOUZ were going to go back their time, 20 seconds, but they don't want to roll out a risky red carpet that could get torn apart. They go back into the stack, and they still win it.
The ease for Xertion. He's going to see backs turn, but look at that. Oh, the CT peek. When you're just so hyper-focused on the 3 players that lie ahead that the CT pistol peek pays off. But the bomb has also been delayed, so now these smokes are going to fade, so now people are getting closer. So now USPs connect to your head, and just when you thought you had an open B site, you better hope that the coverage is here as that plant happens. Shuhei's taking a bit of damage. Torzi picks up one, and while Hunter's low on that scout, it's an AK for Monacy. Well earned. He walks close, but he can't clear out Shuhei. Torzi's going to hold off on short. The flank's eventually going to come in, but damn did that get sketchy, and it could get worse. Not yet. To survive.
Hooksy, you need his individual level now more than ever. They're ready to trade this. They line up, and there's still the kill. Are they ready for Hunter's quick climb up from mid? He's here very early. Chiphat certainly not. Jig is up, and Hunter's down, and maybe the round.
Ah, that's bizarre. Just as fast as the last round went the way of G2, this one, instead of Exertion running out through the smoke, he decides, well, I'll spam it instead. And sure enough, he calls out that position. And this, folks, ooh, tantalizing, huh? JKS solo rifle save, game tied, 10 rounds apiece.
Okay.
What's the buy, Russell?
I don't want to scare you guys either.
Climbing over the ledge. They've got him surrounded, Harry. Boxed in.
G2 have got to take their time here, right? Long is going to attempt to be taken by MOUZ. They need this real estate to the MOUZ squad. And so G2 late flashing into it to clear this is nice. They're ready for Yimpat. They're ready for his attempt at the trade. And Monacy is finally on the board. And G2 will get their round on the back of that. JKS opens it up in middle, and then the rest of G2 locking down the 4v3 retake over towards B.
They played that absolutely perfectly, right? If Hooksy commits to a fight there, he's basically throwing the round away on long side. He has to play safe just for the big flank, and then they assist, they set up flashes, they swing together, and they let niko play last. It's a beautiful round for G2 on this CT side.
Moment for Jimpat. Oh, double!
Damn!
That's a spanner in the works.
Meanwhile, Hunter picks up the kill towards top middle, so it's not like this one's easy. Notably, the health of Frozen and Jimpat. You'd think maybe Torzi will have to go above and beyond. Top mid player makes it over to B. That's necessary support for this. Oh, and again, low health, right? So a little bit of spam goes a long way. And Torzy knows that player's up above the smoke. With the gap behind it, it's an open invitation. 15 on the clock. He's going to have to peel into the cave. Frozen getting that kill. Now has to give cover. As the smoke comes up, he runs into the fire. And so this one seems like it's done. But seemingly still a chance. A slight sliver of an opportunity here for Frozen. Has the plan. He's going to stick this. And monacy's going to swap out to the rifle to chase. Frozen right there. monacy right there. And G2 knock on the door of an ancient win.
And monacy finally converts one of these clutches. He's been left to the wayside in this series ever since the first half of Mirage, but that is going to put G2 right there at the right time to take their map.
Man, flustered. Torzy running back behind the pillar in the fire. I mean, maybe he's trying to beat the smoke grenade and wanted to offer some of his health in response to that, but it makes the M4 spray down so much easier in comparison.
Good molly.
And it might not be a convincing strategy, but if you can put that bomb down and hit headshots, then you've still got yourself a chance. Easy cleanup. Double kill from JKS. Make it a third. niko with him. And it feels like Torzy is a one-man army. You contrast that to Xertion's performance and Frozen's as well. Their struggles have left this too much for Torzy to burden on his own.
Yeah, he's done, dead and buried here. The Molotov comes in, and that will be the stick for G2. 15 rounds locked in.
Offering up resistance on Mirage long enough to close that out, but here it might all fall apart. 4v4, they at least trade JKS in middle. Someone who's been causing a lot of problems for MOUZ today, already dealt with.
Not again.
But Hunter takes the reins over towards this A site. niko moves in to avenge him. One man up behind the big box. niko flashed in. Dead at the hands of Exertion, and so now it's just monacy.
Tried.
1v3, even though he tries his hand at the no-scope, he's getting flanked. There's a guy through red. Oh, damn! And now is he ready for the red flank? In behind him, they could end the round right now. They could deal with it. They could stop this.
Scared.
But they're scared.
Terrifying.
They're scared of monacy, and they're giving him room as a result. Fighting forward! Hell of a shot from monacy! And thank God Torzy is still there to put a stop to him.
He's an animal.
Was 2 kills on his way to that clutch, and he was believing. I was believing after that shot.
I'm shaking, dude. You could sense it. And then you see why that fear exists.
Oh my God.
Dude, that shot. Woo! That'll keep you on the edge of your seat, and that's where they should be. But they're so on the edge of their seat, Hugo, that they're almost falling off, because what is left in this MOUZ T-side tank?
He's not like popping off to some crazy degree, but he is still finding a lot of impact, is monacy. Even getting out. No! Yimpat will chase him down. And so maybe there's still more to play for. They're not ready for a third man. Why would you be? Why would you ever check for Hunter? Trigger discipline! And trigger discipline pays off. Hunter delivers 2. And continues to fight behind the big box. He had to go down eventually, but he's done all he had to do in the round.
Dude, that
2v2 to close. niko dead on default. MOUZ have still got fight left in them. They're not ready. HooXi's going to try and stop this. Moves in, but it's swiftly traded. And so MOUZ keep this game alive.
All right. So this is how it's going to be for the rest of regulation. This is going to be Shuhei committing to the culture of these calls. It is going to be fast, aggressive, in-your-face type Counter-Strike until G2 either put an end to this and we go Inferno with a gentleman's handshake, or this is going to get them to overtime. But the pace isn't going to change. He's committed to this T side. Their game plan. How many pros say, play our game? This is the game that they wanted.
Round 30 is what G2 were playing for here with how they've invested their money. This is where they've got to stake their claim and end it 16-14. If this gets run back in OT, suddenly MOUZ are a very dangerous beast looking for a 2-0. niko!
Get him out!
What a time for niko from nowhere. He has been written off in this matchup. 3 crisp, clear kills down the ramp. And that might be G2's victory right there on the shoulders of niko. Win the map now, only to go to OT. I don't know what to tell you. Frozen and Shui were not dealt a good hand at the start of this one. They were immediately thrown into the 2v5, and now it's got to be Shui to do it alone. G2 trying to finish what niko started here. And with just Shui left standing, they will pressure him, they will fight him, and they will deal with him. A third map of Inferno waiting in the wings. And with niko waking up, G2 still have hope.
Of Counter-Strike. We've got a fast pistol here for G2, storming the board up middle, and they get slaughtered.
Best 2 out of 3 pistols, maybe? I mean, charging up brackets like that, you thought you were going to pierce and penetrate the bomb site. Instead, you have walked straight into the meat grinder.
JKS making noise in top mid, keeps 3 players there. He even deals with one of them. And so this B site was solely down to the care of Frozen and Exertion, and they both fall immediately. This first rifle round is a decisive win for G2, and even though there's a couple of kills in at the close here, MOUZ are never going to be in a position to even think about the retake. They've got to save.
Yeah, I mean, getting that far back into your bomb site, allowing for a full-blown execute. Classic error on Inferno. The B sites crumble in the face of the numbers push through. Not often monecy misses a jump.
True.
Oh, but he makes up for it. Hits the dirt. Damn, does that suddenly put pressure on the site hold? Torzi going to alleviate the stress with a shot straight through smoke. No confirmation of opponent needed. He sensed him, Hugo.
Felt him in his bones.
Like a real apex predator. And nobody else moves a muscle. They're going to sit within this bomb site, just allowing for the T's to come back. It's a follow through with the flash. Torzi blinded, still kills Hooksy. How blind? That's the question. And how bad are G2 at the moment? Can they get out of this?
I mean, a surprising commitment from MOUZ, not moving a muscle, believing in this play, and for good reason. monecy hits a banger, swaps off. JKS looking back with a flick shot. Suddenly a 2v4 materializes, but young Jimmy waiting in the site. They have no idea, and they'll find out the hard way. 4 rounds for MOUZ, although you wouldn't believe it.
Here and now, Hooksy, Hunter, monecy, and niko pushing into B, double stack to contend with. Hooksy falls first, util out from the spawn. Torshi is making life easy for Frozen, and even once they deal with him, it's all a bait and switch anyway. One more man at the back of the site, and they're not ready for Exertion. Only JKS. 1 versus 3, too far removed. He can't win this round. The best he's hoping for is saving. And so MOUZ cling on to another. G2 fall for the bait and switch.
If MOUZ can do it, you certainly think G2 can as well, but it all relies on winning this rifle round. Running away out of apartments, Torshi escapes.
It's not a good start.
Wins 2 more back at B. G2 bailing water from the boat with a bucket.
Oh, but hang on, Hooksy might have found something here. A gap over towards the arches.
No bomb.
Not yet. And banana push coming in. Shadow scene. Torshi holds the shot just in time. And they've got that bomb all right.
That's a smoke on banana that left a gap behind it that 2 of the G2 players, and not just any 2, monecy and niko, decided they could press behind that to try and abuse banana. And if you go back to the first bit of defense from MOUZ on banana this round,
maybe the end of global offensive. It might be the young Hungarian here to put them to bed.
in the corner, it's Jim Pat. Shui's going to drop bomb. A flash to hold on to this. They may take that site, but they'll have to come back for the device. niko! Double. Traces it through the smoke. Nobody within that bomb site, and G2 know it.
They've had enough.
Hunter's gone one further. Torzi sitting 16-5 with an opening frag over towards Banana this round. They transition quick to that A play.
And Torshi, it's a good save spot because they're actually already up top B as long as he moves a little further
I don't want to be a doomsdayer, okay, because there's still time for G2 to rack up T rounds. But even when we go back to the best wins that G2 have put forth on Inferno.
Walking forward, niko, first man in, damage done. Frozen, teeing them up with a flashbang. Exertion tries his hand at the double. A lot of damage to Hooksy, but not the killing blow. Bombs getting planted. If Frozen can stop this, that would have been the round for MOUZ.
It's on.
But now they've got to win it in the retake. 3v4, G2, a little bit of time to get pretty, a little bit of time to get set up here. MOUZ have got their work cut out for them, and they've got to win this in dry fights. There's no util here.
No kits. Nothing other than the aim to lean on, and monacy's got that big green swung. It's a deep peek on CT. Frozen left with 3 ahead, but it's 6 on the trot for G2. They survived that challenge. 9-2 half for MOUZ, and all of a sudden, we've got G2 on the brink of tying this up.
Out in top mid for MOUZ. Hunter gonna get the spot, and so it seems like he'll be tested on the long side. MOUZ have got everyone here. Yimpa pulls up. First kill goes the way of MOUZ. Taking it even further is Shui. And now JKS, dual Berettas, right place, right time, but can't get a beat on these players in the site. Now he's boxed in. They've got him trapped, pinned in a corner. Life is very tough for JKS. monacy alleviates some of the pressure with the backstab. Frees him up a path to rotate out of the apartments or proceed forward with a little less pressure. JKS given a second lease of life here. monacy crawling up short, has support from niko. G2 still believing in this retake half the time off that bomb. And now they go, in they come. monacy and JKS with a killer piece, but it's niko camping away to bring it back to the 1v1.
Done.
1 bullet for JKS, and that bullet had to connect. The reload is not going to save him. And so even though he gets the kill, it's a pistol round for MOUZ and double digits achieved.
And a bait and switch with anti-flash. There's even a fourth here. hooksy's here in time. monacy with a miss.
Wow.
And JKS turns back from the flash, but it doesn't matter. Talking of which, he's back in the bomb site. hooksy comes swinging.
Whoa.
He falls as well. And that opens up a path. MOUZ know they killed the B player. Can they find niko now?
You're in Uncharted Waters here, right? MOUZ kind of changing it up on the fly, trying to go through CT, but niko, great position to deal with this. Takes the kill as soon as it's available. Doesn't play the discipline. So is locked in this fight.
What?
Brings the heat to Frozen. Melts him down. And now we have 2 1v1s to decide the round, but actually,
They think he's gone.
they look to try and deal with Shui here, and now alone at the B site. Yimpa a little ways away. Shui,
I love this.
1v2. niko, shadow spotted and dealt with by the captain of MOUZ. Leaves it all on monacy. 1v2 in with the AWP. And quiet on the approach. They don't know where he is. They don't know where he's gotten to. But monacy is dead. And it's Shui who killed him. MOUZ, 13 rounds.
Disaster queued up, but
That's the bomb. That's the bomb first. Dropped in top mid. And this quad mid setup is so G2. This is so them. Smoke off in mid. monacy holding on to the apartments. And MOUZ, the job's not over yet. 2v4 here as they're churned up on this attempt to get out mid and get out the apartments. G2 lock them out.
Jumping the gun to Shui as well there, right? He sends it before the flash is even set up for Zershin and takes the bomb out mid. He almost cleared that close left player, but almost doesn't cut it. 4 on 2, and MOUZ are just trying to squeeze what they can out of this round. A couple more kills, a bit of damage, a light sprinkling, and a flash that won't do a thing to Hunter with a player under the balk. He will swing for one more. monacy gets tagged up. Frozen's got all the fights he wants, but JKS will close it. 7 rounds. That was the bare minimum for G2. They had to find that to win this round. JKS down the pit. The aggression down B. They can back up again if they want, but they don't want to fight the AWP. In the B site, they find JKS instead. Do they know? The hooksy's here. They clear him. Back from the pit and back with a vengeance. It's MOUZ with 15 guaranteed. monacy can do nothing about this. The one player who's been putting up a fight in this third map left to the wayside as MOUZ find a way
to set up what would be the IEM Dallas finals rematch against ENCE to then take it one further.
Yeah, y'all were talking about the Cologne final rematch now. Campbell with 2 AWPs. niko, a last-ditched attempt, gets himself inside of the site just in time.
niko's AWP, huh? That's what this is going to bank on. Smoke down in front of the 3-player pack. Flash is good. Sprays off the mark. niko's able to collapse on one, but then Zershin trades back. But there's the real AWP.
Headshot.
monacy comes in and topples 2 out of the balcony. It falls on Frozen with bomb in hand and a clutch ahead. We are talking about a player who is trying to put his name amidst the best. And in a third map versus G2 with a best of 3 against FURIA in his back pocket with with Faze in his other. It comes down to this, a chance to close, and he takes his angle on Graveyard. He holds. There's the first and one more about to round that corner! So tell me this isn't a top 5 rifler this year! MOUZ to the semis!
Unbelievable display from MOUZ as they rock G2 across 3 maps.
Enter through the Monster Tunnel. It's going to be Madden with first contact, and DL with the first frag, make it a double.
Oh, he just peeks in as Madden's preparing those dual Berettas. I mean, his one single USP bullet just pulling a player off. You see the kind of quick readjustment from the second, all dead, of course, at the hands of Diha. And, you know, we've got a Sunpius in a pregame interview giving Nertz his props, but Diha's also somebody that can take it to that next level, wants to be right there with Nertz in terms of the #1 rifle.
Yeah, he's got like the unique production, right? Like he's not always going to get the high volume, but he's always got impact, I feel, Diha. And he's such a cool player to watch. Decision making is top tier. On for the ace right now. He's got 4 kills, and Mapaz has not made his move. And Diha, you could just see swinging, looking for this last kill. All of it. Oh, that sucks.
Well, here's Mopos, an opportunity. 3 versus 1 now. That's got a lot to do. Only 1 frag found. It's a very convincing pistol for Ents there on their CT campaign to keep 3 players alive. Snappy will recover the dual leads as well. No bomb planted. Bear that in mind. Movistar Riders.
So they go with the contact, right? Show a little skin. You see the immediate reaction. Sunpius puts the op up, and he's going to get caught crossing. Mopos, well, he just found that movement between Nertz and Sunpius, and within that realm of possibility with Movistar hitting A, we didn't see that one coming. So timing works out great. Trade frag out of Just felt necessary there. They've lost their man advantage. They've got nothing inside of the site. It's a simple, disjointed rotation, but Diha slides in. You want impact? They're about to feel it. He gets Just, peeks bomb, stops it, or at least the planter from coming back. Adam S 1v3, and both CTs up through bathrooms already.
Yeah, this was a great recovery from Movistars. All things considered, it's now Adam S who will be in the 2 versus 1. A round he can actually convert as well. The bomb's planted for him, the CTs with the fake defuse as well, waiting for that reaction. But the 2 AK-47s ready and waiting. It was a complicated round there for Ents. The fact that Sunpius went down, communication was a little bit off there. Still not sure what they're up against. No one yet to fire a bullet, but there it is. It will be Sunpius with a nice double there. Can he get away? 3rd player towards the bathrooms will be Alex. Finding the first incision here for Movistar Riders. It's going to be chaotic at this point, coming out of the smoke towards long, but Nertz is handling it well. 3 versus 2, 15 seconds, a scramble towards the bomb site here. Alex needs to try and get the bomb down if possible. This is a huge kill, might decide the round. It's Madden that is dropped, and that's going to allow the C4 to be planted. Great shot.
They saw the Bankman too. Diha slides out, can't stop Martinez from planting. Oh, Alex getting that truck control, jumping up, confirming vision on Diha, and such a critical kill for Alex to turn around and deal with mid. Diha, half health, no util, nothing other than the confidence gained from that last round with his push out through smoke, which they're now concerned about. You can see one locked on Dumpster, but as he peeks out, Martinez hits the headshot. That's not a round where we saw Movistar Riders with any kind of advantage at any point, and yet into the 2v2 they pull that off.
And that's twice now, despite being a
Well, it's a good start. This is a difficult buy for Ents, but it doesn't seem to hold them back whatsoever. Another opening pick for Sunpius here, as it will be Just to try and pick up the pieces. Makes his way in towards B. Good spray down on the first. Makes it a double. And Madden now on an island here on the B bomb site. Famis in hand, and he's got plenty of players heading his way. They're going to try and get the bomb planted here. It's Mopos on towards the site, trying to flush out the remaining defender. It will be Madden to drop as we enter another 2 versus 2. Great advantage here for Movistar.
Man, these rounds go back and forth.
Bombs drop, though. Bombs drop due to that kill, so it's going to give Nertz time to get up towards sandbags.
No, in fact, he's going to take the flank. And that was already cleared by Martinez, say, 10 seconds ago when he took that quick glance, but Nertz wastes no further time. Hands busy on the opper. Nertz going to round that corner perfectly, nearly gives that spin a chance. And it's Alex on 62 health down beneath Sunpius, being toyed with. And all this time, you know your back is exposed. At any moment, Nertz comes over that edge. And sure enough, you think you give it a clear, but Nertz working within those milliseconds, those millimeters that define rounds of CS. I think that feels a little better for Nertz, as I would say 2 moments up on that A site. I'm glad Diha has no nades. It is guns out, and as they try to trickle in, he loses a teammate, but still topples 2. It's Adam to make the difference on the Tech 9. Madden tries to hide, and his pistol fails him. The collapse of the B site. And that's with Diha doing his. Snappy offers nothing in that hold, unfortunately, so it's going to come down to this Nert Sunpius retake, but talk about a star-studded lineup for this 2v3.
They might have to save, though. If they don't get a gift soon, like, what's the call? You don't have kits, so it's got to be fast. Okay, that's a great find. Now it's on. Now they get to go for it.
Big one. Nert's right there behind him. A little bit of tag damage through the wall. Martinez position shown, and he's going to try to reroute back around towards short or
Kit
just hold off. And he's not going to fake it at all. He sticks this, and Nert's, it is ice cold. Wow. Oh, just like that.
Gotta grab the off at the end of the day, and he doesn't do it.
Well, this is going to be a B retake setup from Ents as well. They leave the bomb site wide open, and Movistar Riders, the contact player, flashbang to initiate the assault of the B bomb site here. Madden, death from above there, from the heavens, will find the first, doing considerable damage as well. This is a very awkward situation now for Movistar. They just got one player remaining. It's going to be 6-1, and this is where Ents will really start to solidify their chances here on overpass. An injection of cash, 4 players surviving. Yeah, it's so crisp with the M4 as well. He's really feeling it today. This is the key battle, though. Martinez seems to have his number. Going to pull the trigger and take him down. Equalize the battlefield into a 3 versus 3, but not for long. There's D-Hat on the push outside of short. And once again, funneling them in towards the A bomb site. Snappy's a T-spawn as well. Martinez is in a lot of trouble. He's got the bomb in his back, but still time to work with.
You know, get into that little death ball, walk up to a bomb site. Now, the hard part is because of utility, Ents can delay things very long, which can be an issue in and of itself. They won't come through that. They won't challenge it, but instead of falling back, or will they challenge it? He will, in fact, and that's why I said you wouldn't, because, you know, that happens. And so does this.
Well, surely the next guy would be fine, right? You know?
Surely he gets the picture.
Yeah. He doesn't need a flashbang. He's just going to keep going until it works because Nertz has to reload and
no!
Quickly from Movistar Riders there. Just stubborn at that point.
Yeah.
To think, well, someone's got to kill him. Someone take him down. He can't take all 4, but easy frags there for Nertz as he mows them down. A very awkward interaction.
All right, guys, he's only got the USP. It's our turn.
Yeah, that is really rough. Okay, Mopos, can you do anything with the round?
This is for the ace. This is for the ace on Nertz. All in this long aggression. On top of the rock this time, he can't complete it. Him and Dia both have let 4 kills slip away, but it's all smiles still, 9-2.
Oh, they might be done after that one.
Yeah, that one hurts.
Sunpius aggressive, of course, waiting towards Fountain, will be flashed up, but holds the angle, finds his first shot, and will fall back.
Leaves Nertz up on party. Molotov forward, ready for the fight though. Adam S, his first victim, and there's the double trade back. Ooh, an open door perhaps, a man advantage. Surely this is enough, Henry. Surely this is a round they can walk away with.
Oh, you got Sunpius here. That should be a kill for Martinez. You've got to hit those, Jason. And you give that one up. It could cost you the round.
Oh no.
It starts to collapse once again. A chance of the kill through the smoke, just taking more damage though, down to 28 points of HP.
And it's mostly on Madden. Oh, spots the head, and he keeps that again. Just fight, mindset all the time, no matter the disadvantage.
Just go. Swing. Swing for the fences and knock it out of the park. An 11th on the line in this retake, and I just wish for just sake he had more than 5 HP. Sunpius is going to keep him pinned into it. Madden never gave them space once the bomb went down. Really just kind of ushered him back into his spawn. Get out of here, you rascal. He screams from the heavens. And next thing you know...
2, here's the third spamming, calling it out. Oh, and Alex pauses for him. Just delivers it on a silver platter. Snappy goes unchecked for 1, and the hit is demolished.
See what I mean? Like, this is desperate at this point. You just need to have a call-off spawn, hope for the best. It hasn't really gone well at all, I'm afraid. It's going to be another 4 versus 1, 12-2 locked in as well. He's about to deploy utility on the bomb site, so they had no flashes, just a dry running towards the B bomb site, and of course they are mowed down as Ents look absolutely red hot right now. And with 30 seconds remaining, you just don't have this time to be that diligent. You're going to have to take some risks. And Snappy helps himself to a second frag and retreats.
And while you're... Well, at least they know where he is now.
Sure, that's the answer.
Good point.
Right?
Look at the positive side, guys.
Good for you, Jason. You found the silver lining.
Yeah, I got you.
And the only question left is, can they find a third with 15 seconds? Your swift answer? No. Mopaz, you can try, brother.
Nice try.
Get on in there. But with the Heaven player up above, it's a solid 13-2, folks. Ents coming in swinging, proving not everybody hits the server cold. Alex on the front baths, Mopaz with him. A little bit of contact, primes the peak. It ain't pretty from Sunpius. A lot of shots go both ways, but both players stand. Alex cleared out. It seems like Sunpius can bank on his teammates to come through with those headshots.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Adam, he'll get there.
Uh-oh.
But now his gun's empty and the chase is on. Still, he'll hold this line.
Uh-oh.
Long player gets in.
God.
That was a little ugly every step of the way. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah.
I feel like Movistar have done enough, though. They've got the dual elites. 2 players of full HP here. Sunpius down to 6 points of health. 45 seconds is just, he knows there's some injured players up front, but it's DH first. What a shot that is with the P250. Now Martinez once again has to be the hero here. From the bomb ticking away. The Sunpius kill. Oh, he might miss out on it. There's the first, and now is a 1 versus 1. No kid available. His position known, and now it's just a matter of time before DH swings.
Man, he's playing it so cool. Just as chill as you need, huh?
Bear in mind, Martinez, the walking wounded here. It's Snappy who's calling for the rotation. Back in towards A. Alex will be tested in game leader. A great fragger in his own right as well, but he's got Dihad to deal with. Bomb on his back. Does he check this corner? Certainly does. Comes out on top.
Dude, the way Dihad just slides through shadow advantage there too, right? Shows shadow, knows it, then just picks up the tempo. Wide swing, Mac 10 headshot, doubles down as he gets closer to the site. We've got a chance for Riders. That flank is coming through. Preoccupied was the bomb plant, but just can't get there quick enough. And now it's going to be coverage as well from Madden. But he looks towards Dumpster, both of them heading that direction. And just, given a chance to slide in and then forced out. It is a demanding 16-2 victory for ENCE on overpass.
Stack in middle for the defense. Sunpius, easy kill as he crouches. That's when Madden springs. And there's even a third player who's not been required just yet. There goes Martinez.
Okay, well, it is going from bad to worse here. Not a single lick of damage inflicted. It's a 5 versus 1 Adam S. He just can't believe what has happened there. The mid approach is completely shut down. ENCE dominate once again. 2 frags for Snappy, 2 frags for Sunpius. All 5 survive. Defensive towards the heaven will call for the rotations here, but he might not need any help whatsoever. Massive spray down. Dihad with 4. Finishing in style as well. That's the force by completely pushed back as ENCE post another.
Dihad smoked off from heaven. Sunpius coming back from middle. And it looks like the cross is going to go well enough. The flank, not so much. Alex is dead with nothing to show for it. Sure enough, T's inside of the site. We've got 2 stranded behind Cake, one of which dead quickly. Snappy also now wasting 0 moments, flanking as hot as he chooses to. What a smothering inside of that bomb site. We talk about the smoke going down on long just as they approached.
And Nerds, well, he's starting to leave the area. An opening, a rare one, as Mopos will be more than happy to oblige with the first kill. 4 versus 3, still 1 minute 15 on the clock as well. That's another amazing shot from Sunpius there. His 3rd kill in the round. He's just having so much fun right now.
Snappy looking to hold off the site itself. This just connects to the head. And a little creep around jail. There's a chance to isolate Snappy in the time being before his teammates show up. The fact Snappy does damage could very well just take what's left of this away from Just. It's going to be Dihad and Sunpius, the 2 hardest hitters back on overpass, and the 2 players off to the races. No deaths at the moment between them. But there's no bomb either for Just. So where are you going, bucko?
He's got time, and with low HP, he's just trying to get a little bit of a lucky engagement, a timing of where he can potentially drop down into canals.
Like
and
this.
Dihad, nice and easy. Dihad spots it or hears it at the last possible second, but there's a real chance. It's up against the op, so the HP matters less. But Sunpius has been on point.
He really has. 20 seconds remain now. Low HP might not be a factor against the sniper of Sunpius, but he's got pistol in hand. Comes down to this moment. It's the Tech 9 that keeps the streak alive here. An amazing effort from Just. He got a lot out of a little there, but
Rotator's making him feel all the more comfortable, and that one push in. It's enough to get the bomb down by the looks of it, barring a spam. Dihad just finds the mark, finds the lineup perfectly, and everybody else canceled out. It is indeed another total flop from the Movistar Riders. But he doesn't give them anything to pull on. Madden's going to be between the smokes. There's the flank as well from Nerds. He gets canceled out by Martinez. But where there's one flank, there's a second apparently. Talk about a smothering. ENCE have no respect for the other portions of the map. They feel as though they can do anything at anywhere at any time.
We're taking the A bomb side, finds Dha.
Make the
and
play.
actually made his way through completely alone. The second kill has been found, and maybe they can do something with this one.
Man, when in doubt, do it your damn self. Martinez is now awkwardly behind ENCE. They've kind of lost track of him.
Well, the bomb is all the way back towards T-spawn, and this is where things get really awkward because Sunpius is going to start pushing. Mapaz is in canals looking towards dark. Another kill from Martinez. Good find on Snappy. But still, with the push from Sunpius, he can stop anyone else from joining up with Martinez.
Now he's going to try to get back on Khan. Missed shot versus his counterpart of Sunpius. Sunpius just comes flying down into the bomb site. No way. With the Tech-9 instant headshot, Alex is dead. Now Mopaz flank through B all the way back around middle. There's a real chance he catches one off guard, but both? He sees them drop. They nearly line. He buys time, dives back, and with a Molotov on top of it, now suddenly Nertz's job's that much harder. It's a clutch. It's a Mopaz 1v2. It's Sunpius's first death. Dare I say it? Something to remember. They group up, and he topples Mopaz, half health, no second. All right, the first fight ends up costing him. Snappy can't hold the cross either. It's man advantage with a potential bomb plant. And finally, we get Just not being found out by his opponents, but instead getting the better of a flank. When we go back to Overpass and with what we've seen on Anubis.
I'll stand by my statement of it being a fortunate kill, but still you take it all day long. 4 players surviving here for Movistar Riders, 2 for ENCE.
And the
See what sort of risks ENCE want to run as well. They pull entirely back from that A play, calling out that Movistar aren't going to scale into A in their absence. And sure enough, Sunpius has found a way to finagle a frag out of the round. And if he goes back in time, he still gets ahead of this execution. The same way Dha is played up towards heaven. Sunpius attempts a peek. Martinez A multi-frag. And we'll see which of these 3 fronts ENCE can actually break through. Snappy finds timing out from the storage peak. Nobody holding him on that. It's the connector play as well from Nertz. Single frag to him, and Adam S a chance to dive back into cover. Dueling with Snappy. He loses. But Martinez, he's got that hold. He's been locked in, and so is Snappy on the defuse behind the cake. It's done. Just when you think they have a chance, ENCE rob it away. Shooting for 20 within the first 15. Madden locked into the doorway. Ooh, I thought that little half-ass clear was going to cost him, but Alex manages to continue forward. And let's see what Dha can do on his own. Remember that M4 afforded to him by Sunpius, but it is an entirely empty-handed A play.
They can win it, but they'll give it a good go.
And I mean, just seeing them win duels and confident enough to take duels is a nice thing to see for Movistar. So we'll take what we can get. 5 rounds for Movistar on the offense of Anubis. We're going to switch sides. They got elimination potentially in their future. ENCE looking for the semifinals. We'll be right back.
Oh, the old classic bridge to water drop, huh? Nertz blinded, great flashbang. And it's Alex to pick up the kill, but in the meantime, the dark push comes through, so you may have taken long, but you've lost the site itself. And that rotate in through Temple's dead. Snappy holds on the flank, and so the 2 players who pushed out on long, the 2 guys that were looking to get the ball rolling, have instead been popped on the jump back into the site. It's a measly 11 health in a 1v3, and it seems as though that ferociousness through the ENCE drop play didn't even matter that poor Nertz gets blasted over on long. This one's toast.
Yeah, wow, they got deleted from there. Really nice reaction from ENCE on losing control of B main, but just barreling through and being able to address the situation after the fact. 11-5.
I would say right now, gentlemen, we did not come this far to simply fall. Martinez, you have huge shoes to fill, and you have done so excellently. Nothing actually matters outside of this server in this moment, and this moment will never happen twice. So flash and fight.
And
together we are greater than each of us. Think of the bigger picture. Think of your family at home. Think of the regrets you will feel if you don't fight for 15.
Oh no, well there's going to be Nertz just negating the smoke there. He's actually in CT spawn already. The bomb's down all the way back at T base, but Nertz behind enemy lines here.
Oh, by the way, we're changing versions of the game and the entire future is uncertain, but there's one last CSGO trophy to hoist.
And their nemesis, Vitality, they are no longer in the running as well.
Yep.
Overpass was a nightmare. It didn't get much better here on Anubis. World-class form here from ENCE as they get closer and closer to victory here.
SWAT drop. Do it.
Ooh, while they
oh,
switch.
yeah, here we go. USP is out, double kill.
Let's go.
Bomb on the deck. Martinez trying to keep him alive, and he will continue. Two more in a tough situation. Disgusting sequence from Martinez, but is it enough?
Nerds and Adam S for one potential final round of the Movistar Riders Pro League Season 18 run.
Oh, he couldn't be further away from the plan right now, realizing, and with 5 seconds left, it has to be A. Nerds will get the bomb down, no problem, and Adam S with the unenviable task of retaking the bomb site against Nerds in championship form. Does it all end here?
Yeah, he reads it. He turns his attention, and as he steps ever closer, it's all shut down. So how poetic that even in this final round of the Movistar Riders run, we get a little more from Martinez, because Sun Pius wins this head-to-head.